now.
All right, let's do as much as we can.
Throw on the blog site there. I love the idea. I love it.
Is it good? You know, I just figured, you know what? It's something, like, I think we have a good team chemistry, but I think, like, with little icebreakers, like maybe going out as a team or practicing more as a team, things like that really bring the team together.
Big time.
And I think the blog will be another one of those little icebreakers where, you know, we all get to make fun of each other a little bit and, you know, kind of like the way we do in the locker room, but I just kind of want to bring that into a blog and just...
basis or...
just
a weekend thing?
Which one?
No, I'm saying this...
Oh, sorry, I know what you mean. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? I think, you know, the more we interact with each other off the game time, is the better things will be.
Yeah. No, it's better. It's like we only know each other on the weekends kind of thing.
Yeah.
We have to change that, That's what I tried accomplishing through the Facebook thing and to try to get people to come on the group and stuff.
Yeah. No, it's a good idea. And the banquet at the end of the year is good, you know what I mean?
No,
you know, stuff like that, it's good. I think it's good for the team. It's good to, you know, but because the first 2 seasons, the biggest complaint from everybody was, or not even from everybody, but like, I'm sure you were thinking this, I was thinking it was, among the leaders in the team, nobody talks to each other. There's no communication out there, you know what I mean? It's like, we were so quiet out there. And I remember before, now you yell like, bring the D back, or help with the D, or bring it back, boys, and stuff like that. But before, I remember you yelling stuff like, talk to each other, you know? And I think the communication is definitely there now. So I think it's good. And I think, you know, we like to bust each other's chops every now and then with like Eugene and having characters like that on the team. I think it goes a long way to getting the team chemistry up. Oh
no, definitely. As a team, it's like every session that goes by, like we're getting tighter as a team. It's only gonna improve our level of comfortableness, right? With each other.
I got a little funny story to tell you, and I'm recording right now, so whatever we say will be good.
Okay.
I was on the because I don't know if you went on the website today, but they updated the dgsports.ca. And I was looking at Barca Juniors, and they're in Division 3.
They're Division 3?
Listen to this. So they're in with all these other teams that are Division 3. I started noticing something was wrong because I checked out the Barcelona Facebook page. And, you know, I scattered all the teams that we're facing. So I thought, you know what, let me scout out their group, see who they're playing. So I scattered out their teams that they had listed on their Facebook page. And I'm like, okay, A team is, wow, these guys played in Division 2 last year. And the next team, well, these guys played in Division 3. And the next team played in Division 3. And the next team is new, and the next team played in Division 2. So I'm like, what?
And
these guys are, all these teams moved down to Division 5? I said, no, I can't be. Something's got to be wrong. So then I told George about this, and it turns out there was another Barca Juniors team in a Division 3 last season. And these guys assumed, and rightfully so, they assumed that those were them. And it turns out that they're not, and they will be in Division 5. I was looking at the website. All Division 5s have 6 teams. So I don't know if they're going to stick them in somewhere, or, you know what I mean?
That's gonna be tough.
But so a huge sigh of relief for those guys, because they would have been with some tough competition. Not to say that they would get blown away, but those are Division 2, Division 3 guys that a lot of those teams are really good, and for them this is just practice, you know what I mean? They probably play on their own official teams on Mondays or whatever, right?
That's pretty funny. I knew something was up when they didn't really go in our division.
Yeah, and it's funny because when I was talking to George, he was telling me all these teams that were in there, like Pushas, and I'm like, these teams sound familiar for some odd reason, and I remember now it's because I sometimes click on other dates and check out the standings and stuff like that. I kind of like to compare like goals for, goals against.
That's what I do.
And staying on that topic, our goals against and goals for is nothing. It's no longer laughable. It's very respectable.
Very. I told you guys.
You know, like it's really, really good. You know, that's
I guess. It keeps on going down like from season to season. So we're getting definitely an improvement there. Yeah,
I see teams in division. I think there was a team in Division 2 that gave up like 60 goals, and I was like, Jesus. You know what I mean?
There were. I think the Cannons were like in one of their previous seasons were pretty bad with us there. There's another group called the I think Panini Predators.
They gotta ease up on the paninis and worry more about playing soccer,
exactly. They were pretty bad, and their goals against was like horrible, and I don't think they even rejoined the league because apparently the team fell through or something like that.
Oh, were those the guys that didn't pay the money?
No, they didn't ever rejoin because I heard that like the guys took it seriously, and nobody wants to play anymore because everybody was taking it seriously. There wasn't the whole thing where, we get to the locker room, it's like, okay guys, we just have to improve next game. It was like, get to the locker room and it's like, screw this, you guys suck and you guys didn't pass to me, blah blah blah.
Oh yeah.
It's not what our team's all about, right?
Yeah.
It's different from our team. We just take one step at a time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely the team is making improvement. Definitely we're going in the right direction, but to take it actually serious, no.
Yeah.
Like there's no need to take things serious.
To blame guys or whatever,
yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I mean?
We know when we lose as a team. It's not one person loses, right?
Yeah.
So,
any criticisms directed at the player, but in the most, constructive way possible,
Yeah. It's like that comment when Eugene came into the locker room for the last game. He was like, oh, sorry, I lost it for you guys, right? And it's like, there's no need for you to be sorry because, in my opinion, he was like the man of the match. He was the guy that kind of was like our star out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the ball bounced the wrong way. The ref made a stupid choice, and that's the way the game goes. Right?
Could that penalty have just been a free kick, even, or just fucking waved off?
No, it could. It should have been just waved off because what happened was it was a shot that was blocked by Eugene, but there was no hand to ball. It was more ball to hand.
Yeah.
What do you want when a shot is blasted at you from close range, right? You're just gonna...
That's your instinct.
Your instinct is it, but it wasn't even an instinct to put his hands up or anything like that. His just hands were there, right? They were in front of him. So it's like you kind of cringe to the side and your arms just hang and it just hits your arm. But
who was the referee? Guy Ledouche?
No, it was Black Machine.
Black Machine. He definitely laid the Macho Man Randy Savage elbow drop on Energy, eh?
Oh, definitely. That's what really set us back.
Is Jerry Springer back? Because I know we had problems with that guy last season.
Jerry Springer? Who was Jerry Springer?
He's that prick that he plays the advantage, but he never really does.
It was not the old drunk guy, is it?
I don't know. Well, we had problems with that guy in...
Yeah, the old drunk guy he would call one way and then he'd stop the play and then he'd say, oh, you know what, you guys were right. Bring him back here. I think they got rid of that guy.
Wow.
But no, I have no complaints about the refereeing that game because he's a serious ref. Like he's strict.
Yeah.
But he just made like a stupid call, and all referees, make stupid calls. I've done reffing too myself.
Yeah, it's not the easiest job in the world. But I think the most important thing to be as a referee, to be a good ref, it doesn't matter, whether players like you or hate you, but if you call something blue, you gotta call it blue every single game. Stay consistent. Like don't one game, one play counts as a penalty shot, and the next game, because whatever, it counts as, something else. But having said that, especially when you get into the last 5 minutes of the game, there are certain exceptions, and to call a penalty shot in the last 5 minutes is bullshit.
Yeah. It's totally
even in FIFA and the professional leagues, they tend to let a little bit more go in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah. There's always controversy whenever there's a penalty shot late in the game.
Yeah.
When it's early in the game, sure you can call it early in the game, and it makes that team just have to work a little harder. But when it's like 5 minutes left in the game, like it happened to us, we really had to bust our ass out there. And I'm not saying we didn't play good. We played amazing that game. The only thing is the ball wasn't bouncing our way. It was just we were hitting posts. There was one-on-ones with the goalie, and the goalie was just stood on his head on the other team, and we just couldn't finish. Or else we outplayed the Cannon, or should I say the Stars. We outplayed them the whole game. It's just the ball wasn't bouncing. A couple of stupid mistakes, or that one. Actually, I should say one stupid mistake. It was just a bad bounce. It wasn't even a mistake on Eugene's part. It was just a bad bounce that
could happen to anybody.
It could happen to anybody. And they took advantage of it. But to say that they had chances, no. They hit the net with a couple of non-really threatening shots.
Yeah. Did Long Pants play?